All right, let me answer some questions that we get about the GP putter. First thing is the GP putter conforms with the rules of golf. You will be able to see that letter on the website. Also, that letter was dated March of 2007. So yes, it's been a long time, but we're still in business. We're still selling the GP putter. So, all right, let me go into a little bit of more detail about the putter. The putter head is made of stainless steel. It weighs 400 grams, so it's a nice weight for a long shaft putter. It gives us a nice swing weight. When I place the putter flat on this table, from the toe to the heel, this is 3 inches and 1/16 wide. This is important. Let me explain you why. As you could see in the video, when we are putting, we are using the GP putter shaft straight up and down. That means that when we are putting, we take the putter head square back, square forward. We always keep the face of the GP putter square to our target line. When the putter is flat on the table and you're taking a putting stroke, doesn't matter if it's this putter or any putter. When it's flat, because of the angle, we have a 10-degree angle. This is a requirement for having our putter conforming to the rules. So we're obliged. We cannot have a shaft straight up and down into the putter head. Every time you're using a putter and it's flat to the ground and you take it back, I will exaggerate on this video, but basically because you're holding it in front of you and you're going behind you and in front of you, you're opening and closing the putter head during your putting stroke. So that's why you hear sometimes when you're watching a golf tournament, he push or he pull his putt. Well, the reason he push or pull his putt is that the putter at impact, it was not square to his target line. With the GP putter, with the face-on putting stroke or the side saddle putting, we keep the shaft of the GP putter straight up and down. That means that when we go back, it's square to our target line. We go forward, it's square to our target line. The surface of the GP putter is always square to our target line. You will not hear somebody using the GP putter, I pull or I push my putt. Now, why this is 3 inches and 1/16 wide? Let me explain this. When I place the ball in front of the putter head, as you could see here in the video, my putter is not touching the table, but the toe is lower on the right side and the heel higher. If this was wider, if this putter head was wider, the toe would be lower on the right side here and my heel up. It would be very hard to hit the equator of the ball to have a good putting stroke. So that's why it's only 3 inches and 1/16 wide. As you could see in the videos, we are always putting with the shaft straight up and down, and we take it square back, straight forward. All right, when you will order a GP putter, we recommend that you use our guidance for your length of the GP putter. First of all, it's going to ask you if you're right or left-handed, and after it's going to ask you your height. That's basically it. In my case, I'm 5'9", so I use a 47-inch GP putter. If you're 6'9", 6'10", you'll be using a 53-inch GP putter, and so on. So when you go in you look at the measurement, it's going to tell you the length of putter that we recommend for your height. The reason behind this is very simple. When you are 6-7 feet away from the hole and you're getting ready to putt, your chin will be on top of the butt end, not touching it, but higher. Your two eyes will be looking at the surface of the GP putter and the ball that is located in front of you. By just moving your eyeballs, you will be able to go and see the hole that is in front of you. So just by moving your eyeballs, you could go between the hole and your ball, between the hole and the ball. So that means that if this is the correct line that you have selected, now you just have to putt. If the putter was shorter, that means your head would be bending. You would have to lift up your head to see what's going on. So the reason we have these length for your height is for you to succeed. The more you succeed, the better we succeed also, because people see you putting and they see you putting well. They want to emulate you, so they purchase one from us. So we've been selling this, the GP putter, since 2007. So yes, it's been a long time, and we're still succeeding, and we want you to succeed. Also, nobody's around to teach you how to do it, but we are here to help. So if somebody could videotape you, let's say you have a question or something like that. If you're right-handed, I would like you to have somebody that videotape you from the front, and somebody also a video of you from, if you're right-handed, from the right side, or if left-handed, from the left side. I want to see how you're setting up. The most thing that we see is about the setup that cause problems, right? Some people see, I play with them for the first time, they never saw that. They want to try it. They see me putting for a few holes, then they want to try it. And they're not sure how to set up. So I have to explain how to do it very fast on the golf course for them to try it. So that's why I say when you receive the GP putter, take 6 balls, go on a straight line putt of 6 feet, and putt until you're fed up of knocking them in. The reason I say that is you hit the 6 balls, you know it's a straight line, so you don't have to read the green. You know the speed of the putt because you did it a few times, so you don't have to worry about the speed. You want to make sure that when you're aiming and you're setting up and you're putting, the ball goes on that target line, on that line. Once you go and pick up those 6 balls and you come back and you do it again, eventually what's going to happen is you will set up the same way. If the ball position for you is 7 inches in front of, if you're right-handed, in front of your right foot a little bit to the right, and you set up over the same way, then you will have some success. All right? In my case, the ball position is 8 inches in front of me. So when I set up, I always set up the same way. I never take a practice stroke. So if I go on the green and I have a 30-foot putt, I look, will it break with this, whatever it is. But when I'm setting up, before I putt, I select my line. And once I select my line, I forget the line. Now I know when I putt, the ball's going to go on that line. Now I concentrate only on the speed of the distance of that putt. Okay? So if I let's say it breaks 3 feet, I set up for that break of 3 feet. I know the ball's going to go on that break, on that line. Now I have to concentrate on the distance and the speed of that putt. That's it. If I didn't read it correctly and it breaks 3.5 foot, all right, I missed my putt, but I will be close to the hole. I will avoid the 3 putt. So that's why once you receive the GP putter, is to practice and practice and practice from 6 feet on a straight line with 6 balls until you're fed up of knocking them in. Once you're fed up of knocking them in, that means that every time you set up for putting, you're setting up the same way, and the ball goes on your target line that you have selected. You're not going to push or pull your putt. You're not going to say, oh, I push or I pull my putt. After that, you could practice the light putts. But if you cannot make a 6-foot putt on a straight line, no sense of practicing from 30 feet. If you are a right-handed golfer, but you're a natural left-handed, right? You have people that are left-handed, they play golf right-handed, or they're right-handed and they play golf left-handed. This GP putter is a one-hand motion. In my case, everything I do with 2 hands, it's left-handed. I play golf left-handed, I bat baseball left-handed, I play hockey left-handed, I play lacrosse left-handed. Everything I do with 1 hand is right-handed. I shoot pool right-handed, I throw a baseball right-handed, I bowl right-handed. So, as you could see in the videos, I putt right-handed because it's a one-hand motion. And now we'll go one step farther. If I give you a tennis ball and I put a bucket at 15 feet in front of us and we have to toss it in the bucket and we have a wager, which hand will you pick? That's the hand that you need to be selecting for the GP putter. Not the way that you're playing golf, but if you're taking a right hand to toss the ball in that bucket, you need to putt right-handed. If you take your left hand to throw the ball in that bucket, you need to putt left-handed. Again, we are here to help you. We're not only here to sell you this, we want you to succeed, because if you succeed, you make us succeed. People see you putt, they want to do the same thing, they buy your product. And as like I mentioned before, we've been selling this since 2007, so we are doing something right. Don't forget, practice, practice, practice from 6 feet, and it's not gonna hurt your back. It's easy, and the more you practice, the better you are, the more fun it is. Thanks for your time.